What up, y'all? It's your boy Casa. Let's talk about it. What up, y'all? Let's go, Spesh. It's been heating up, y'all. CT, what up? Let's talk about it. Boston. Spesh is using this name for more fame. We're going to talk about Walaikum Salam. Can y'all hear me good? The mic picking up good? Let me know how the audio. We're going to talk about it. Good money, all right, bet. So, we see all this, everything that's going down with Kiss. Peace, guys. Kiss and Spesh is getting hip-hop talk about more outside. Jadakiss 38 concert. South Jersey. We're going to talk about all that. Shout out to Heineken and Essos. I watched the Bad Few interview yesterday with 38 Spesh. Great interview. Shout out to 38 Spesh, that's my brother. Shout out to Kiss, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give y'all my assessment on what's going on with this shit and what I think about it. The music shit getting whack. The industry shit getting whack. You know why? Because it's more egos than music being put out from these artists, right? And I want to be fair. I don't want to be biased, so I'm going to be fair with this assessment on the 38 Special Jadakiss shit. Right? This shit getting whack. And this shit looking whack. Right? So, this all started from Spesh saying that he had a better verse than Kiss. Then he had a better verse than Benny on the song they did, right? He also said that he never knew who was going to be on the record. Right? So, the verse that you put on the song was just a verse. You never knew that Kiss was going to be on the record. So the verse wasn't intentional. Right? I don't care if it was Jay-Z, Jadakiss. Everybody has a verse that's not going to be their best. And some days, the least expected might come out on top as far as who got the best verse, right? But in all reality, y'all would never go in verse for verse, head to head. I can see if y'all went into the studio on the intentions of, yo, I'm gonna kill this nigga on this record. That's not what happened. And being that that's not what happened, anybody can have the best verse on the song. I done had best verses on the song. I done had the weakest verse on the song before. Not saying the verse was whack, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And that day, Spesh might have came out on top. right? But this is why I tell you, this is the shit that comes between independence and industry shit, right? That's why industry artists don't like to work with independent artists, because independent artists be feeling like niggas owe them something. Niggas don't owe y'all shit, bro. Niggas don't owe y'all shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta understand that as much as we divided, we all in this shit together. And the only way that this hip-hop culture is gonna continue to be dope if we collab with each other, if we do songs with each other. Beefing, trying to, letting your ego just like, some people just get so wrapped up in their ego, they fucks up a lot of things, man. Do I think, my God, do I think Spesh was wrong? No. But you gotta understand, there's definitely a way how you conduct yourself in here when you building relationships in this music business. Once niggas get recognition in this game, niggas stop being fans. You know what I'm saying? Niggas stop being fans to the niggas that they was bagging up to. Niggas stop being fans to the niggas that they was riding around to. Me, Spesh, among other MCs, we all grew up listening to Kiss. Kiss ain't grow up listening to us. So for what Kiss and guys of his stature did, far as being in the forefront, helping push the culture and making it a way for guys like us to get in, we gotta be grateful. We can't, once we get our status up, we can't be jumping out the window like, yo, we the best, and yo, these old niggas and this, that, and the third, because one day you're gonna be old, and it's gonna be a new nigga that's gonna come up that's not gonna respect you because of the way you conduct yourself. Jadakiss don't owe Spesh a verse or nothing. If you feel like you had the better verse, and you gotta let the fans say that. You can't say that. You gotta let the fans say who smoked each other on the song. And that's when niggas get out of here, because niggas get caught up in their egos. You know what I'm saying? You caught a good verse off of, you caught a good verse on Kiss, that's good. That's good. But Kiss ain't ducking you. Niggas got other things to do. Niggas' main focus is not on music no more, like it once was. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and a lot of people, let's talk about the independence versus the industry shit, right? Let's not get it fucked up. Being an independent artist is great, right? But let's not never get it fucked up. The only reason a lot of niggas is independent is because they couldn't get a fucking record deal. Niggas couldn't get a record deal, so they had to go be independent and do it themselves. Being independent ain't a flex. In certain instances, it's just showing that the people of the mainstream world in the industry just didn't think you were fit enough for them to offer you no deal. So you had to go independent. Jay-Z went independent. Rockefeller was independent before they took major distribution. He couldn't get a record deal. So being independent is not a flex. It's just a better look if you actually know how to work your situation. Being independent is just a nigga knowing to work his situation without the major machine behind him. Being independent is not a flex. It just is less resources. You gotta work harder and you gotta spend your own money. That's all independence mean. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists that's independent, Wish they were industry artists, because there's a lot of things being an independent artist won't help you get leverage. You don't, being an independent artist, you don't be on these big festivals, you be on these big stages. You don't get to be on Summer Jam stages. You don't get to be on Barclay stages. You don't get to be on Yankee Stadium stages. You don't get to go to Madison Square Garden, because the threshold and the leverage of your career only goes so high. The underground rap biggest venues might be 900 people, 1,500 people, shit like that, compared to when niggas is doing 45, 50,000 people at a stadium. Independence is a ceiling on being an independent artist. It's not too many independent artists that break through the surface. That's why they always underground. Rock Marcy's a great MC. Rock Artist is a great businessman, but it's a ceiling on their career, how high they can go by being independent, because being independent don't let you go but so far. Is the money and the profit margin better? Yeah, it is. But if you ain't got no resources as an independent artist, you're gonna struggle. And see, Spesh just happened to be one of the independent artists that learned the game and broke through. Some of the first independent hip-hop niggas in New York was Purple City. A lot of niggas learned the independent game while watching us go to Baby Grand and stuff like that. Because everybody was chasing a record deal. Nobody wanted to be independent. Niggas wanted to have that major backing. That's why niggas went to these labels. But a lot of niggas didn't get record deals because they didn't fit the criteria or what the majors was looking for. So you had to create your own lane to be sustainable in this music thing. And like I said, being an independent artist puts a ceiling over your head. Sorry, y'all. Kimmy, is the audio good? But yeah, it puts a ceiling over your head being an independent. But Lord, what's up? But that's the difference from being an independent and being a major artist. Did you know Spesh read it on somebody on the shooting case? I can't rock with him after the rat shit. I don't know that. I never seen no paperwork on nobody. Me, at this channel, at Positive Internet Energy, I don't cover who's snitching, who's ratting. I cover the politics of the game of hip hop. But like I said, independence, depending on who you are, is not a flex. Because there's mad independent artists out here that's struggling. Because it's harder to be an independent artist. When you sign to Def Jam and all them, or certain things that they put in place for you. If you don't know those certain people or don't have those relationships, you will struggle as an independent artist. See, the thing with us, when we came in independent, I've been selling records out the trunk of the car. I've been selling records straight from the cardboard box to the consumer. So I've always been independent. But I've also been an artist of caliber that had major record deals. I went through the major record deal thing. I went through the independent record deal thing. You know what I'm saying? All this shit run neck and neck. And And it depends on how you work your situation being an independent artist. That's the only way it works for you. The only thing I disagree, Spesh catalog can't fuck with your catalog. Commercially, no, it can't. Not commercially, it can't. Like, you gotta understand, Jim made, let me put it like this, and I ain't gonna be biased. Jim made more money as an independent artist than a lot of motherfuckers. Jim made major label money being an independent artist on Koch. And would have made more if he owned his masters, right? You know how many niggas own their masters and the masters not worth shit because the music didn't do anything? Listen, let's not get it fucked up, right? Shout out to Rochester, New York. Let's not get it fucked up. You can have 30 albums, 40 albums, right? But if none of them shit's charting or none of them shits is making money, your catalog is worth shit. Gucci Mane has over 100 mixtapes. How many of those mixtapes you think people are playing or they streaming to this day? Maybe 10, 15 out of 100 mixtapes. So that means over 80 mixtapes fell on deaf ears. Just because you got 100 projects, 50 projects, 30 projects, that don't make you the champ. That just mean you have a good work ethic. But you know how many niggas put out albums every day and them shits is garbage? It's niggas out here that put out 11 albums and all them shits is garbage. They don't stream, they don't do nothing. So what is a catalog if you can't work it, if it's not worth nothing? I got like 20 albums, you right. Need popularity. See? Like, guys like Benny the Butcher, he kind of broke the mold by being an independent artist, right? And catching that like, it's about putting that jewelry on your wall. Fuck the jewelry on your neck and your wrist. You gotta have that wall jewelry. There's a lot of niggas that don't got no wall jewelry. It's just like getting a ring in the NBA. You cannot compete if you didn't win big. I don't give a fuck how much money you made. You know how much money AI made in the NBA, but he won a ring? You know how much money Patrick Ewing made in the NBA? He wants a ring. You know how much money Charles Barkley made in the NBA, but he wants a ring. Y'all got to win. All that, I'm independent, I make money, I live this way, that shit don't mean nothing to stats. You got to put up stats. You got to have shit hitting out the park. Niggas, you cannot compare a SOB's sold out concert to a nigga that's selling out 50,000 people. You can't compare it. You can't. It's no way you can compare it. You gotta know this. It's levels to this shit. Meek told y'all over 10 years ago, it's levels to this shit. And sometimes you gotta understand, until you reach those type of goals, you cannot compete. You don't have a say-so. All you can have is the only thing you can do is just keep winning in your field. That's it. Yeah, you gotta Bill Russell this shit. And then most independent artists, once they get to a status and they get big enough, they go straight to the majors. They don't even stay independent. It's rarely niggas that know how to. It's only a very few niggas that knew how to manipulate and leverage off the independent game. Tech Nine is one of them. Russell was one of them. Russ. They know how to make major artist money being. They know how to make major artists money being independent. And this is no shot at nobody. Tech Nine and Russell be having 30, 40, 50,000 people, 30,000 people in their audience. You probably won't ever see Spesh do a crowd that big. And this is no shot, no disrespect, but it's levels to this shit. It's levels to this independent shit. It's grade Z to A. Russ and Tech Nine and them niggas, they're playing on the grade A of independence. They're making major artists money, living like major artists, but they're making independent money. It's a difference. And you gotta be charting. You gotta have that war jury. Jonah Lucas as well, that's a fact. Tech Nine tour like crazy, that's a fact. That nigga got warehouses full of fucking. Yeah, get that clown nigga out of here for life. Errol Holden, that's my bro. Shout out to Errol Holden. Like, this is like niggas is getting in the game, learning how to leverage off of what they do. And you know, it's a freedom of speech. Spesh can say what the hell he want. He can say what the fuck he want. He can feel how the fuck he want. He earned his spot. Ain't nobody put Spesh there. Let me tell y'all one thing about 38 Spesh, bro. Whatever he's saying in his raps, he done did. I know for a fact. I know him personally. Ask 38 Spesh. Yeah, admit it. I was one of the first industry niggas, / industry niggas coming up in the game that he did a song with. When Spesh was like 18, 19 years old, I did a song with Spesh in a trap house studio. The studio was a trap where we recorded at. I been know who Spesh was. Y'all just getting to know him for the last couple of years. I know Spesh well over 20 something years. Since like the year 2001, something like that. I got more balls than a lot of these niggas. I done did just see y'all niggas be late to the game. Yeah. Y'all be late to the game. See, y'all fuck with artists when they get hot. I fuck with the artists when they coming up. I been fucking with 38 Special. I been fucking with Benny. I been fucking with Stove Guard Cooks. It's the proof in the pudding. Go to my Instagram. You see the pictures with me and Stove Guard at a show that he opened up at the Racket. And all that whole night, all he did was talk to me from the stage. The crowd, yo, Kasi, can you believe this shit? Yeah, I can, bro. Because we put in that fucking work. You got a lot of niggas that come here that is spectators. They wasn't participators. A lot of niggas wasn't participating in this shit. Bar for bar. Bar for bar. 38 Special's a better lyricist than Jim. Jim is not a lyricist. Jim is a great song maker. Jim is a great song maker. He know how to make great songs, and he got a few hits under his belt. He got war jury. Jim definitely got war jury. He's never been, you're never going to hear Jim in a conversation of being a lyricist. You will hear Jim in a conversation as a person that's shown growth over the years. Jim will mop the floor with a lot of niggas, song-wise, album-wise, beat selection-wise. But Jim has never been a lyricist. Jim can rap. But Jim, it's a difference between being a rapper and a lyricist. Me, I'm a supreme lyricist. I'm top tier, elite lyricist. Bar for bar, it's a lot of niggas fucking with me. A lot of niggas been ducking smoke for years. I ain't gonna name no names, but it's a lot of niggas been ducking smoke. Niggas know my pedigree. I write for others. Like, so we not gonna get that fucked up. We not gonna talk about who this and who that. Niggas know they can't fuck with me bar for bar. Niggas know my pen been a nuclear bomb. Niggas know at this age I rhyme better than lyrical niggas that's 19 and 20. I rhyme better than them niggas now at 47. Guaranteed fact. And I tell niggas, Phil Froggy didn't leave. I will assassinate a nigga lyrically, and niggas know it. Niggas know. Niggas, fuck all this YouTube shit. Niggas know that nigga can rap. Yeah, I know how the game goes. See, the thing is, right? Nobody never said 38 can't, if niggas say 38 can't compete lyrically with niggas, they bugging the fuck out. That nigga's dead nice, right? Accolade-wise, he can't fuck with Kiss. Kiss got way more accolades, way more time in the game. He got a long time before he be even referenced in the same light as Kiss. And this is no disrespect. It's just off of time and accolades. Kiss got songs with Jay-Z, Raekwon the Chef, Fat Joe, Nas, Biggie Smalls. Look, I don't have to run down Kiss' career. We already know Kiss's top 5 that are alive, right? We already know what Kiss did. But you couldn't have a versus like actually versus done by Swiss and them, 38 Special versus Jada. Jada would kill Spesh on a versus. Why? Because he have no music to compete in the commercial, like overall household shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't. And then even mixtape for like it's just certain shit you gotta just be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take my wins and go. He can't compete on that level. It's a level to compete in. To the world, to the niggas that just like bars and all that, niggas will be like, yo, bro, let's just keep it real. 38 Spesh is one of the illest MCs of today. He's the new lineage of artists. He's definitely one of those guys. You can't take that away. Conway, Benny, it's just a different stratosphere of MCing, but you couldn't have a versus. And you can do the verses in Rochester Where Spesh is from, and he went and went on verses. Cause it's much more music that Kiss got resonating to niggas worldwide as a whole what Spesh got. Spesh still got some years, man. Spesh ain't no slouch. He still got years. He still got time to develop into a Jadakiss far as status wise. You gotta let the boy cook. See me, I don't give biased assessments. I tell blow for blow what the fuck the game is. I know what it is. Niggas can't pull no wool over my eyes. I done sparred with these niggas. I done sparred with all these niggas. Niggas can't tell me. I believe the verses would not work for just performing by just spitting to be a fight. Yeah, it's over. Yo, you can't compete. Like even Spesh said it, right? You can't compete a 10-year career, like being known. You can't verse a 30-year career, bro. We can go back to the early 90s with Kiss, bro. Yo, bro. Kiss raised every hardcore nigga that's under the age 40, bro. Any nigga that spit, then let me, Benny, Spesh. It's not a nigga, even his peers, it's not niggas who don't listen to Kiss. Who ain't listen to Kiss? Who life Kiss wasn't the soundtrack to. Kiss was the soundtrack for the last 30 years to niggas rap or don't rap. He said, I don't even know why this is a conversation. It's a lot of great MCs, but like somebody said in the chat, it's not too many dope ass lyricists, bro. It's a different stratosphere when you know, like, when I write rhymes, when I'm in my bag, I'm gonna make words and use words and put them together like nobody else used those words before. Double entendres, metaphors, punchlines. That shit is child's play to me. That's why niggas know when it come to lyrics, niggas know not to play with me. Fuck the battle rap shit. Any nigga that get on the song with me, ask him. He gonna go crazy. And I'll take the last verse. Give me the last verse. Give me the first verse. You give me the first verse, somebody gonna write that verse over. Guarantee. I done seen it plenty of times. Cause you know how niggas be thinking, yo, the last verse has gotta be the, go ahead, go last. I'ma smoke this shit, and when y'all get on it, everybody gonna be like, niggas gonna keep rewinding my verse before they even get to your verse. Cause I smoke that shit. When I get on a beat, I own it. See, niggas don't own a beat. If I get on the song, I own the beat. I own it. I'm gonna reconstruct that shit in my brain. I'm I'ma hit every pocket that you don't even know is in the beat. The wordplay is gonna be superior. The cadence is gonna be superior. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be memorable. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have memorable shit. You gotta have stuff that's gonna resonate to the people. You got to. If it don't resonate to the people, and I'm not talking about just a small genre of people, I'm talking about your shit gotta reach. I'm talking about when you doing what you doing and it's reaching different demographics of people, that's when you know you saying something. I used to see 38 Special and Brother and Rap just the back of that. He got more fans that's gassed and put it out. That's how you do what light skin do with grandfather. You smoke everyone on that Sue Outstanding joint. I appreciate it. And Casa, you're a genius. I appreciate it. And you know, it's just like I said, Spesh my nigga. I got his personal phone number. I can call Spesh right now. See, this is the difference between these niggas and other niggas. I can call Spesh, right? It be like this. I respect his stance. I respect everybody's stance on what they believe in, what they go hard for. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing that when I was watching I was watching the interview was kind of contradictional on Spesh parts. He was just about, and this is just my take, right? I feel that knowing Spesh, I know he's not no sucker. He's not no pushover. He's not no hater. He's the real ass nigga that really do what he say in his raps. But it gotta come to a stance where you gotta look yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, how I gotta play this out. And the interview was kind of contradictional. You know why? Because just off the fact of him mentioning the Aroma song and saying these niggas talking about coke, all y'all niggas talk about coke. You talk about coke, I talk about coke, Pusha T talk about coke. Everybody is over 40. None of us are spring chickens. So don't use the age and cause niggas got in the game earlier than you. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You can't talk about let's not Drake it. We ain't gonna let's not do the Drake shit. Complaining because a nigga dissed you on a hot record. Let's not do that. Cause then that puts everybody in a bad space. And it start to overshadow niggas' work like Stove Guard. We not gonna do that. We not gonna allow that in hip hop to niggas gotta give just due. That man is working hard. So knowing that he's a part of that lineage of upstate New York hip hop, niggas gotta pick a way to execute their plan because it's too many allies. You can't be in this music business. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck how much resources you got. You need allies in this shit. You need allies in this shit. You can't go to war with no allies. Because it's only because even being an independent and being your own man and owning what you're doing, that's not gonna stop your money. It will stop other opportunities because niggas know how this shit play. Niggas will blacklist you and other doors you trying to get in. You might try to score a movie. A nigga might have some nigga, it's different ways. It's not only about music. Niggas can just block you in just other opportunities. All opportunities is blockable when you don't have allies in this business. I learned the hard way. When you going up the war and you going, and the guys that you going up a war against, like Fat Joe, like Kiss, like Khaled, these guys got power and rooms and buildings that you're not in, and you gotta understand that the playing field that niggas is playing on is very small leagues compared to what you going up against. Niggas gotta know the powers that be. If you don't understand the powers that be, you gonna die in your own bliss, in ignorance and arrogance. We all got egos. We all arrogant. We all cocky motherfuckers. But it gotta come it gotta come to a time where you gotta be a thinker, not a reactor. You can react all day, okay, all right, and you gonna have some niggas that side with you, but you gonna have a bigger side that's against you just because of what you up against. You gotta know how to fight these battles. That's why you gotta read the Art of War. You gotta read the 48 Laws of Power. You gotta know that you need allies in this fucking game. Just like America with war and all that, we need allies. We can't go up against all these countries by ourselves. That's why we need niggas to assist us. You need niggas to assist. You can be the king of the independent game, but when you going up against the powers that be, the people that you don't know, the people that you don't see, when you start disrupting their money, niggas start closing doors on you. When you start disrupting, I ain't talking about Kiss. I ain't talking about Joe. I ain't talking about Khaled. I'm talking about the powers that be with the niggas that's investing their time and money in them niggas that you don't know, that you don't even know they exist. Niggas that sit in rooms that nobody go in but the elite top niggas that's controlling the shit, that's putting up this money. And you and a few $1,000,000 can't go up to a $1 billion corporation or 100, 200, $300 billion corporation. It's money in numbers. It's money in power. Niggas gotta understand that you gotta use and choose your battles carefully, because you will start hindering things that you want to do that you ain't even execute yet, and niggas will close the doors on you. You gotta have resources. You can't come in this game thinking you gonna go up against niggas and win. It don't work like that, especially in this rap shit, because it spills over to other shit to where it makes it difficult for you to move around in certain atmospheres where you need to go to work, man. Niggas gotta understand this shit, man. This shit spills over, because it ain't about the rapper nigga. It's the nigga that's around the rapper nigga that got a point to prove. Niggas don't be understanding that shit. Word. And I respect the stance. Like I said, I respect everybody's stance. I ain't here to play I'm here totally biased. I ain't here to take up for nobody, but I just tell you how the game is. I've been in the game longer than a lot of these niggas. I'm older than a lot of these niggas. I'm like literally. So I've been like, it's no part of the aspect of the game that I ain't endure. I know this shit, and I know how this shit play out. Because I'm going to tell you now, niggas that got the relationships with niggas you go up against, they not going to sacrifice your relationships. Niggas that you know that's your niggas, and they fuck with you, niggas that's in this game, let me tell you how this game is. Niggas is not sacrificing their comfortability or their resources for anything that you got going on. And that's to anybody, not just the Spesh. So if you got friends that's in the music business and you think they gonna pick a side up against these big guys that they once looked up at, nah, they got their relationships, and they not gonna fuck it up. So that's what I've been talking about, having allies in the game, because niggas will leave you on the front line by yourself. Niggas will leave you on the front line by yourself. And we all know what this hip hop shit brings. It don't only bring the energy behind the music. It brings energy behind other things that spill off to where it don't have to, because we in our feelings, or we emotional, or we feeling ourselves. Everybody that get, yo, I tell niggas all the time, I know what it feels to be king for a day. I know what it feels like to be king for a day. Niggas, I know what it feels like to be every catered to. Just, just, just perks. It's perks that come with this shit, and I ain't talking about the medicine. It's perks that come with this shit, right? It's higher ups in this shit. It's in any man that have money or power will tell you this. I'm not a wealthy man. I've been rich before, but I'm not a wealthy man. I'm a smart man, and I'm a hustler, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I know how to get a dollar. As long as I know how to get a dollar, and I know how to use the leverage of my celebrity, and I know how to get money off of Uncasa. I know how to get money how to be me. And niggas is in trouble when I fully tap into my potential of how to utilize myself, because that's the gift of you like a human brick. You keep flipping yourself. That means you got to keep reinventing yourself. That means you got to keep getting new resources. That means you got to keep cutting the dead weight off, and still elevate into meeting more positive people. It's going to be a time in your life when you leveling up so much, and with positivity and financially, that there's a lot of niggas going to fall to the waist because they not elevating with you, and that's just the game of life. Yeah, it's politics and everything. We ain't gonna have no New York slander or no New York hate. New York is just getting back into the element where we is. Don't hate because some place that you're not from or stuff like that. And that's what it is. We just hate on each other. Like, if it ain't no hate in a nigga day, it seems like niggas don't be happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't trip about shit no more. Franchise, what's good, bro? Word, like, niggas be weird with this shit. You gotta have allies in this game. A lot of niggas be just, you can't just jump out there off emotion, man, off of one verse. Yeah, like my grandfather used to say, the sun shine on the dog ass at least once a day. And if you old like I'm old, you done heard that saying before. The sun shine on a dog's ass, man. No, I'm not even coming at. Nah, I ain't taking wrong. I'm just saying, this is how it always started. It always, like, whenever time, like, yo, bro, New York been in the slump for 20 something years, bro. We ain't have no unity. We ain't have nothing. This is the best time in New York. We don't want to chip. Jay just sold out the Yankee Stadium 3 days in a row Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we in a good place. We ain't been in this type of space in a long time. So niggas is starting to hate. When Atlanta was reigning supreme and everybody was moving to Atlanta, you know how many niggas that moved to Atlanta 5, 6 years ago, moving right back to New York? Cause it ain't lit no more in the A. It ain't lit no more in the A. The A is drying up. It's drying up. Niggas tired of the same old thing. The only thing that Atlanta got over New York right now is a party scene and a nightlife, and we're about to get that back. We're about to get that back. New York, New York is so dope we had to name it twice. People don't understand. It's a whole different arithmetic with New Yorkers. When you die and bleed this New York shit and you understand it, that's why niggas don't know. Like, this is the thing too, right? Niggas always try to say, yo, New York always shitted on the South. That's a fucking lie. We can never shit on where we came from. A lot of people from New York migrated from the South years ago, right? And niggas always bring up this bum ass situation, right? They always bring up the source about when Outkast won for the best artist and all that. Check it out. Niggas wasn't dissing the South. Niggas ain't have a problem with Atlanta. Niggas in New York love Outkast. You know what happened? They got caught up in between East Coast and West Coast. That energy wasn't for them. That shit was it was already like it was already up in there. So when they came up and they won off the music, it was nothing but gangster rap reigning supreme. Biggie, Nas, Wu-Tang, Death Row. That was the energy in that building. Niggas was 100 deep. That energy wasn't for Outkast. So when y'all keep taking this bum ass situation, talking about y'all always thought we was like, no, we didn't. Niggas from New York was spending Souths in the summer, and niggas from the South was spending summers in New York. What's wrong with y'all niggas? Am I lying? How many of y'all niggas right now got cousins from Atlanta, Alabama, or Florida and all that came and spent summers here, and we did vice versa? So stop the separation and the division of our people. Y'all gotta stop that shit. It's never been no fucking division between up north and down south. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. Yeah, Spesh is very successful. Nah, selfish. Like, you can't hate on a nigga like Spesh. Spesh is very successful because he know the business. He's a great businessman. Nobody not here talking about his business sense. He's a great businessman. Like, come on, bro. Spesh live in a mansion. Nigga got studios in the crib and all. That nigga lives like he's Jermaine Dupri, man, from independent music, man. You can't say that. I'm not even living like that, bro. I'm okay. I'm not living like that. And that's the thing. Niggas can't admit like niggas get caught up in this, that, and the third, man. You gotta give credit when credit is due, man. Real nigga shit, man. Spesh is doing his thing, man. I always hit Spesh out the blue. Yo, I love you, man. Proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Shit like that. But I'm not a biased nigga, and now I'm here. I give positive internet energy. I give positive assessments on shit that y'all try to put negative assessments on. I come and give the positive, and I just be feeling like, yo, sometimes we gotta think before we move. Sometimes Sometimes we be caught up in our own world. Sometimes. Word. Get them likes up. But that, yeah, man, I ain't been up here for a lot, man. We outside in the good summertime drinking me a Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? We in the park. People gonna hate on 38 because he's going up against the system. This ain't about 38 and Kiss. This is about, like he said, independence versus the industry. Independent artists see things on a whole different wavelength. They don't see things because they don't need nobody. They doing things they self. He's spending his own dollar. So he got a little bit more leverage than a nigga that's getting assisted or getting handed out or signing to a nigga. He's signing himself. He's owning himself. He's producing himself. He's distributing himself. He's a very smart man. I done learned things from Spesh. But what Spesh is doing is no different from what I've been doing for the last 27, damn near 30 years. I've been selling my music independently, no label, mixtape after mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. I just broke down, shout to Live from the Gutter on Instagram. They got videos of me talking about how I made a substantial amount of money just through my Cash App, just through my Instagram. Like you say, this is the thing that Spesh said too, how the system trick you. They make you think you need 100,000, 200,000, 300, a million followers to make $1 million. You can make $1 million with a consistent 15,000 followers. If you got 15,000 followers that'll buy anything that you drop, that's all you need. You don't even need 1 million fans. If you know how many, you do the math. If say you drop merch for $250, right? Do the math for $250 for 15,000 people that you know that's gonna buy your stuff. Chase your fan base. Supply your fan base. Stop trying to reach for the stars and all that. Deal with what you got and then shoot for the stars. Once you get a certain demographic of people, then you move and you go do what you do. Yeah, baby steps. You gotta have baby steps. You gotta have baby steps. You can't just be jumping out like people don't understand. It's about having baby steps, bro. Rent freeze is crazy. But we ain't here talking about the rent freeze. We'll talk about that on another live because that's important too. We're gonna start talking about more things that's more things that's more meaningful to life. .38 might smoke Jim lyrically. Like I said, Jim is not a lyricist. Jim is a creator of music, and he's been getting hella better over the last few years, over the last decade. Spesh already smoked Jada on a record. Calm down. Y'all keep talking about he smoked him on a record. If he smoked him, he smoked Benny. Like, y'all just keep pointing that out. Like, he had a good verse. Yo, you can't, bro, you can't have a mediocre day. That's not a battle. If Kiss would, you think if Kiss knew he went under the attentions, if he caught the good verse, he was gonna start saying what he's saying, you think Kiss would even did a song with him, or Kiss would even went harder with him? Like, y'all gotta understand, like, y'all gotta stop, bro. He ain't kill him on that record. He just had the better verse. See, I don't let things get to my head. Like somebody said earlier, yo, you smoke everybody on that outstanding record. I just did me. What you expect from me? What you expect from Castellano? What you expect from me? Y'all know me, I always have bars. Always will. I can be 60 and still rip you to fucking shreds. Niggas know not to play with me. That's why I be like, niggas say what they want. Niggas know. Don't play. Don't even play. Niggas know. Niggas know I ain't no. We ain't gonna talk about that. Niggas know. Don't play with me. Richmond, Virginia in the building. It's just like this, right? All MC's dream, right? It's the MC dream is always to appeal to the masses, right? You don't think Spesh want to stand on a stage and 40,000, 20,000 people singing Black Spoon word for word? It's a certain, it's just like with basketball, any nigga that get in the A, he want a ring. He don't want to just be in the A. He don't just want the $3, $4, $5 million a year. He want that John Morant money. He want that LeBron money. He want that joint money. Nigga trying to be the top. Nigga trying to be the top draft pick. Niggas ain't coming in this shit slouching. You think Spesh don't want to be? He just don't have the leverage to compete with Kiss on a certain level. We ain't talking about assets. We ain't talking about homes. We ain't talking about jewelry. We ain't talking about cars. We talking about leverage and time in the game. And Spesh doesn't have it to compete with Kiss. He doesn't. We all know this. We not saying, is that saying Spesh not nice? He dead fucking nice. And most lyricists better not play with him. He's dead nice. But can he compete with Kiss on that level that he think he can compete with Kiss? No. Even if Kiss says something back and you smoked him on another song, all that's gonna say is you had a good joint and Kiss will faithfully and gratefully take his laws. But it's never gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, bro. Niggas gotta understand. That's why I say, real bro, you can fight who you want. That don't mean you gonna win. Kiss a different type of animal. And that come from time and experience. That's what the locks stand for, learn off experience. It's time and experience. You can't compete a 10-year career publicly to a 30-year worldwide career. Niggas that went all over the world and did this shit from Puff Daddy, like you were saying. Yo, bro, when it come to catalog, right? When it come to catalog and authenticity of things, you got to have that. You got to have them stats. Just like in a video game, when nigga be having 99 this, 70, 99. Yo, Kiss is in the high percentile in the 90s and everything far as being a lyricist and an artist, bro. Charisma, cadence, voice, features, money, status, playing field, leverage. It's a bigger game than what niggas is playing. But niggas be so locked in a bubble, and so sometimes we be on our dick too much. You can't be on your dick too much, pause. Sometimes you can't be on your own because you being blinded by your arrogance and your ignorance and your ego. I have you go up against something that I'll send a tidal wave your way, and you won't know how to repair from it. You won't. Relationships is gone, this, that, and the third, and you be like this in your big crib with your car and your kids. Your money ain't affected really in no way because you know how to manipulate the game and stay afloat. But when you trying to go get the movie deals and trying to do them scores for this, it's a lot of shit going on, bro. It's a lot of things. Like, this money just don't stop with rap. And rap is dying out too. The money is drying up, man. If you ain't touring, you ain't really making no money as no artist. So that's why Spesh is able to talk like I'm a CEO, this, that, and the third. But if the music, if niggas is putting up, and all these niggas is together, independent distribution, major distribution, all these niggas is related. Niggas is, yo, my niggas, my bro, niggas will throw the whole toolbox at you. Fuck the monkey wrench. Fuck the monkey wrench. Fuck putting the monkey wrench in the game. Niggas will throw the whole red box at you, bro. And block you from shit that you think that's coming up. Niggas be like, nah, cause niggas be like, nah, that kid, like, yo, bro, niggas gotta, and not saying, bro, niggas do what they want. But this is just from a game that I've been playing for 30 years. I've been successful. I done failed. But my failure wasn't a loss, it was a lesson, so I won from it. So I just tell niggas, well, we gonna watch how this one play out. We gonna watch how this one play out. We gonna watch how this one play out. I'm telling you, man. And when niggas talking about Kiss Peak is still better than niggas' new shit. And like, everybody a tough guy, everybody a gangster, everybody been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been through some shit. Everybody got pain. You know what I'm saying? We can't measure who pain or who went through what. Niggas been through shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, yo, I know how to, this shit don't only get messy financially, this shit get messy in the streets. You know what I'm saying? This shit get messy in the streets. Cause like I say, it don't be the rappers, it be the rappers' friends, it be the rappers' entourage, it be the niggas around niggas that really ain't got nothing to do but the crack a nigga head. That's what they there for, the crack a nigga head and to start mischief when something going on. Oh, it's lit? Oh, you see how, yo, like, yo, bro, yo, you got people out here that can't wait to crash out. They got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Why you think Capo said what he responded how he responded? He know he not going, he can't play Jim know how to fight his battles. Jim know how to pick his wars. Jim is never going to put himself in a position to lose the Spesh. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't put himself in a, you know what I'm saying? Be like, and Spesh know that. Spesh not stupid. Spesh know when Spesh attack and he dropped this new music and he get a lot of shit off his chest. That's why I say you gotta see how this shit gonna play out. I'm always root for Spesh. You know what I'm saying? I'm always root, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see niggas make the right decisions. And when you're going up against the powers that be, baby, have some allies. Gotta have some allies, baby. Yeah, but yeah, that's my assessment on like I was said, and yeah, to touch up on the Dame thing a little bit, it was just like all I was saying was like, even though you know Dame been on his rant and his campaign on the podcast and shit, it was just disheartening to see something so epic like Jay at Yankee Stadium for 3 days, and Dame Dash not a part of that, and he was definitely a brick for Rockefeller, for Jay to be to even, you know what I'm saying, to not be a part of that your own legacy, gots to hurt. I don't give a fuck what a nigga front and say on the internet. That hurt Dame. That hurt Dame not being a part of that. Just like being a part of those not being a part of those Rock Nation brunches hurt Dame. Like, you gotta understand, just emotions and feelings and that shit. Everything just don't be about the money. You, like, say you built something, right? Say you and your niggas, y'all came from drug dealers and y'all built a record label, right? Y'all no longer have to watch y'all back or do any of the activity that y'all once did to get y'all money. Now y'all just catapult and bust through the stratosphere of the music business and got rich with that, right? Not only got rich, got fame. Not only got fame, got respect. Not only got respect, got the power and the notoriety and the leverage, and then that shit crumbled. Then after it crumbled, niggas is not even called you. Niggas not even fucking with each other. And Jay continued to take on the legacy and rep for the Rock. But then things that's been anniversary anniversaries come up for milestones of the album, and you're not there to able to sit in that nostalgic feeling and that essence and get to look around the stadium and see what y'all create together. That gotta hurt, bro. That gotta hurt. That's why it be fucked up when 20 something years come around for Dipset, or 20 something for the Purple City out, niggas don't celebrate it, or even call and be like, yo, that joint, can you believe that was something that we did when we was little kids? Shit is all whack. This industry shit is corny. Niggas can keep all this corny shit. Ain't no East slander in here. East is definitely not whack. And we gonna keep this tour. I done heard a song that's on East new tape. Him and Snoop Dogg and Spesh, and he smoked Spesh and Snoop Dogg on the song. So let's talk about that. Like, come on, bro. Let's stop it, bro. If we gonna talk shit, we gonna talk. And this ain't no slander to Spesh or nothing. East just had the better verse. Coming out very soon, Harry's fraud tape. I'm on that tape too. Little small, little interlude. Jim can't sell out 50,000 show now, but he performed for 50,000 people before. You know, y'all don't, y'all really, y'all really, I think y'all really niggas forgot how big ballin' was. I think y'all niggas forgot how big Summer in Miami was. Y'all niggas really forgot. Jim Jones kicked the independent rap game ass. The fuck are you niggas talking about? That nigga kicked the independent. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Jim might have made 20 million from the independent rap game. The fuck is you niggas talking about, bro? Let's not, and do your research. Let's not act dumb. Jim might have made 20 M's off the fucking rap game. Y'all niggas is dumb. I was there, I know. Y'all niggas don't know how niggas was living and spending money and traveling. No, come on, that nigga Jim went places. Nigga been places on this planet y'all niggas only dream about going. Independent artist. Like, niggas be on here sucking too much dick. That's what y'all niggas gotta stop, and don't be talking facts. Yeah, meanwhile, dropping with Harry Ford again. Yeah, all this, the Eastlander, us the Crody. We just shot a video yesterday. I'm talking facts. All the time. All the time. That's why niggas come to pies. You don't know nothing. Y'all niggas go off of what you hear on the internet. What these niggas? What's these niggas? The shade room niggas. Shade room niggas. You man, get them out of here. You delusional, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking y'all niggas don't know what y'all niggas talking about. Yeah, get these niggas the fuck out of here. Niggas don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. But like I said, that's my assessment on this 38 special thing, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscription, send a likes up, man. I appreciate y'all being here for this 77 minutes, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Thank y'all for tuning in and all that. Oh, this is the new Cranberry and Guns N' Roses joint. Hold on. So I can show the shorts. Very tall shorts. Yeah, I'm on my rock star today, you know what I'm saying, with the matching beanie shorts. You know the chucks, fans, you know. But yeah, until next time, man, keep everything positive, and that energy. Hit that like button, hit that subscription. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers, man. Slow grind. I don't care if I ain't got 1,000,000, 100,000 subscribers. We on our way to 20,000 subscribers. Hit the like, hit the subscription. Come on, man, send them likes up. Come on, baby. Pause. Peace.